Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am the Effective Collective. This is Idle Slayer, and we are bringing you another daily update. Um, and I'm in a bonus stage, so I can't go over any of my stats. This has been a day, y'all. I haven't been able to play a ton, and what I did get to play was a lot of root farming, claw farming. I even had to go whetstone farming. I did play out one critical sword. Um, but I tell you, the slowdown is hitting. It's hitting hard. I don't know. I think we've gained nigh 200 quintillion today. So a slow day, lots of farming. But on top of that, we are definitely hitting the wall. The diminishing returns are starting to really sting. So I mean, I've been feeling it for a while, but I was able to definitively pin it down today. Like fell down to about 33 quintillion for a temporal rune. Um, and our rage farming, I mean, if we don't have a times 40 or higher soul multiplier, it's not producing anywhere near the quintillion count it used to. And to be honest, even with a times 40, it feels really low. Um, so we're pushing towards about 800 quintillion total, I want to say. I think that's about where we're at. Um, and yeah, it's so I do still want to get the 20 USP. We're so close, and it's such a nice round number. And probably what I'll end up doing with it is I'll either just go 10 active and 10 random, or I don't know, I might still go ahead and go 13 random. Hey, there's times 51 souls. That's a fine how do you do. We were actually in Funky Space, setting up to do some bow farming, but our portal is ready, so we're gonna go ahead and go take advantage of this. So the problem you may notice is my scrap, because because I haven't been playing a lot. I've had my mini games turned off a lot. No Victor Alpha. And yeah, oh, that's nice. Anyhow, so yeah, scrap farming hasn't been coming, and we use a lot of shard necklaces. So yeah, so all this is to say, between the effective slowdown on the souls, um, and the fact that I have spent myself about as hard as one can, y'all, and really we're pushing 20 sextillion total farmed, um, which is pretty wild. Yeah, we're 18.7, and we have another 800 quintillion already. So, 19.5, real close to 20 sextillion. If we do make it to USP number 20, which I still do really want to, that's another 1.43, so we will actually be close to 21 sextillion total farmed, which is crazy, y'all. That's a lot. Oh dang it, that's the wrong. I am all messed up here, y'all. All right, I was gonna leave my mini games on. I don't got it in me to. Oh man, to turn them off. So anyway, so I'm super low scrap. Hopefully I can get some dragon scales today out of the daily eggs, because right now we're sitting at no dragon scale. And yeah, we're definitely not gonna make it to 25 USP, but that's fine. And it was crazy high hopes to try. I'm genuinely shocked I got this far. I prior to this ultra ascension, I had never broken one sextillion. Like, I had farmed into the hundreds of quintillions many times, but I had never actually farmed a sextillion, because usually I would ultra ascend once I had like 5 to 10 USP. So 20 USP is insane. It's the most I've ever had available at once, at least to my recollection, right? Maybe at some point early on when USP was like, something I was barely attaining, I was just getting there. But even then, I don't think I ever built anywhere near to 20. And yeah, so hitting the 20 sextillion Slayer point mark in this ascension and having 20 USP to come back with is wild. In all reality, just like our normal ascensions, right? We don't want to sit here farming Slayer points until we're ascending at like 70% growth, right? You get so much more ascending for less growth over and over, and it's no different with the USP, right? If I would have stopped at like 10, it would be a lot easier for me to get more souls now than I am, right? Because I would have spent those 10 USP and then gone after the next 10. But it's fine. I had high hopes. I had big goals in mind, and I am not disappointed with the progress. But this is gonna be a rough final push, y'all. The slowdown is real. And I really don't want to have to go see my least favorite price gouging fisherman, although I did get 500 reptile eyes on my free spin today. But I just, I don't like it, y'all. I don't like the exchange rate for a reptile eye to scrap. So yeah, we are going to push this to the 20 USP mark here. It is going to be a grind, but it's fine. It'll be a worthy send-off to this run. We made it 20% of the way to the 100 sextillion mark, but thanks to economics, I guess, I don't know, for some reason, we were able to get Master of the Realms for just a fistful of Jewels of Soul. It's absurd to me that I was able to buy it from the 15 sextillion mark. It only cost 23 Jewels of Soul. So, we made it 20% of the way. Well, once we ultra ascend and have this last USP, actually more like 21% of the way, from some humble beginnings from where I was farming prior to this the last big update that brought us the refinery and all that fun stuff, the critical sword, the stone of random. So I am pretty excited to ultra ascend and get those 20 USP. It's gonna be a minute before I get back to the soul grind, though, right? I need to do some hella resupplying. I am low on basically every resource that matters, and I have some improvements to make on my gear as well. So we are going to be slowing down for a bit. We're going to be doing some divinity farming. I'll still be bringing videos every day, and we'll still be keeping up with our progress. We'll still be, really, it is still part of grinding the game, right? It's a very important part where we have to take stock, we have to take inventory on some of the things that are slower to farm. We have to put a pause on this big, crazy, expensive approach to farming souls so that we can farm up good and be able to do it again and do it better thanks to our extra 20 USP. We'll be able to do it much, much better. So yeah, so like I said, it is gonna be a grind. We're gonna need to get about 2.2 sextillion total to hit this next USP. But we're gonna do it. It's not gonna take forever, but at the rate I'm gaining right now, and the fact that I'm trying to fight through with like nothing, right? Like, I haven't been able to play a lot, and what I have been able to play has been just mostly dedicated to resource farming, right? And of course that affects the soul gain rate as well. So all signs point to I need to take this slow down sooner than I want to, in regards to, like, I did want to hit that 25 USP, but it honestly, y'all, it's gonna, because like my next USP after I get this one is probably gonna be like 4.8 sextillion to get USP number 21. So, and with the rate that keeps going up, I would probably need like another 35 sextillion Slayer points to get to 25 USP, and that's just crazy. Once we spend those 20 USP and come back, that'll be a much more attainable number. But right now, that's wild. And like I said, we've already at 20 USP. It's crazy. We have already pushed this Ultra Ascension so freaking far. But I mean, we had that big update. We had a lot of new content to explore. I had a shiny 100 sextillion Astrolog upgrade to look at and farm towards, right? So pretty happy with what we achieved here. But definitely we are going to be looking to Ultra Ascend and do a much needed stockpiling and some upgrading to some gear, all kinds of fun stuff. And then we're gonna come back at this with some amazing results, I am sure. So, oh look, a grapple run. I think I need a ascending heights for a daily, but scrap is scrap. I'm just gonna hope I get the spell book. Watch me get it and just be some crazy good. Couldn't have imagined a spellbook this good existed, so I won't want to smash it. Hard to be disappointed were that to happen, though. I really do need to start. I need to start spawning armors and helmets. But I can't do that if I'm like breaking every dragon egg and running 0. I'm still 0 on dragon scale, spending it all the time. I probably won't need to be making the telescopes for a while, the spyglasses, after I Ultra Ascend. So that'll be nice. We did get an armory chest. The mini games is always a good way for me to, a good metric for me to tell how hard the diminishing returns are hitting. Because, right, so like, we got less than 60 trillion, and I used to, like, easily be getting 75 to 85 trillion on those. And again, where it's not like I'm sitting on, but I've, farmed 3 sextillion Slayer points. No, we're fresh into this Ascension. We're still working towards the 1 sextillion mark, and that's you know, halfway. We got halfway to go, and my soul gain is just heavily diminished. But that is the nature of the game. We do have one temporal rune that we're gonna go ahead and use. And, ooh, a chest hunt. Happy day. I think I have a daily for chest hunts as well, so. Hoping to see an armory chest. Get some scrap. Ah, mimics. No chest. But we did get our daily. So let's see, a couple more rages and an ascending heights. 5.3, so yeah, so 30, it's like 33 quintillion altogether. It's a stark plummet, y'all. It is a stark plummet. We're gonna get this next, bonus stage here, and then if we get a soul multiplier, we'll rage that out. But if not, we'll go ahead and call it there, y'all. Yeah, I think I was like right at 600 quintillion at the start of the day, so I'm gonna have to take a glance where we're at after using that temporal rune. But I know we're well above the 200 mark, which is pretty low, right, compared to our average. But one diminishing returns is stomping us hard, y'all, and to again, not a super active day today, and what I was active was mostly resource farming. And it wasn't even a lot of that. I would have more scrap right now if it was a lot of that. That's okay though. We're gonna fill up on scrap and everything else in the very near future. But for right now, I just have to push what remaining resources I have as hard as I can. Scrape out this next 1.4 sextillion or so. Wish we would have got a spirit boost. Just because these, y'all, I've played a lot of bonus stages. Kind of, you know, the same fatigue that I have with chest hunt. I didn't used to have it with the bonus stage, but since the addition of the temporal rune and the fact that it will spawn them, so, you know, like if you let those build up, you can end up playing out just a ton of bonus stages. It's getting a little monotonous, y'all, to be honest. It is reach tedious to me, but I mean, I do enjoy the rewards. And you gotta farm that goblin cloth, which appears we must be full on. And we did not get a soul multiplier. Nah, well, hey, look, we got some scrap. It's a good day for scrap. And yeah, so no soul multiplier, but that's fine. 834. So we've made 234 quintillion today. And again, for what I was able to run, that's not bad. We might yet get some more. I'm going to play out the rest of this critical sword here. But we're going to go ahead and end the video there, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see y'all in the next one.